The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Jesse Holley, Kurt Daniels, and Nate Newton.
A win is a win is a win. It's Victory Monday.
Yes, it is.
Whew, that was a close one, but we'll take it. You're looking outside there at the Tostitas Plaza. It's cloudy again. Man, it's been cloudy a lot lately. Upper 50s a day, 60s, I think, that sort of thing. As you can tell, Jesse's Holly, our fearless leader, is not here today. He's off. He's big timing us. He's doing some TV work today, All-Star game or something like that. But this is Kurt Daniels, so I'm trying to get us through this. But I'm joined by Nate Newton, our main man here. Couldn't do it without you for sure. Without Chris, too. We got Jazz stepping in. What's going on?
Everybody's a little bit more important now. We know Jesse is selling out for the dollar. Somewhere he's selling out for the dollar. But I think our main guy, Chris Beam, is one of the main bosses called him. One of the top dollar Joneses called him.
Yeah, he's working for the boss today, so we can't
directly.
His priorities are straight. We're questioning Jesse's, but we'll try to get by. So we're here. We're on a Monday. Thankfully, it's a Victory Monday.
Why aren't you not enthusiastic? Why are you not jumping up and down?
Jesse's our hype man. It's Braille, and we're Rita's. We're feeling it. All that. We need Jesse here for all that. So, are we feeling good though? Are we feeling good about this win?
I'm going straight to it, Kurt. Our head coach walked to the podium, and that had to be, I don't know what look he had on his face. But it wasn't one of his more joyful openings and statements because he knew he had to balance between my team won, and that is the bottom line, because head coaches and quarterbacks get judged by two things. Did you win or did you lose?
Yep.
And so they won. But he knew he had to overcome the Turpin turnover. Yeah. He had to overcome the Dak 2 interceptions. And once again, the questions about the slow start. And I think he did a hell of a job because even at the end of, and I'm speeding up, even at the end of the post-game conference, he said, it's about the win. Did Philly win? Then they gave him that score, and he's like, ooh. It was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit more like, wow. Yeah. Philly didn't play with their opponents, so I walked right into a trap door. And so the thing is, and another thing that probably was on his mind was the loss of players. Yeah. Especially the offensive line. So, where do you want to go? Because they bombarded the head coach.
Yeah, I guess first of all, is a game like this, you got the win. That's the most important thing. You got that win. But, for 56 and a half minutes or whatever, they were, losing against the worst team in the league and just kind of screwing around. And so do you look at that and go, oh, man, we got to do better? Or do you heard a lot of post-game comments of like, we overcame adversity, we came out in the end. Do you focus on that now as, is McCarthy going in there reading the riot act saying we got to get this together, or are they pleased that, hey, it was an ugly game, but you guys pulled through?
And you said it all. And if we could just leave right there, we'd be good. But they had 400 yards offense. They were 53%. It was 8 for 15 on third downs.
Yeah, I had a good day there.
Dak threw 24 for 39. He rushed for a good amount of yards. He had 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. He met all of his goals. He didn't go into the 40s, with the passing. We rushed, for 31 times. Right. 100 and something yards, 4.1. So we met a lot of our goals, but the determining factor on this game was the 3 turnovers, and it started with Turpin. I don't figure he will drop another one.
No, that's not.
That's not his nature. He's been very smart and patient with the ball, so that probably won't happen again. And but Dak, this is starting to happen, and you've heard me continue to beat that drum, and I will beat that drum every week. You don't want to become that quarterback that everybody says, yeah, he's good, but he's going to give you 1 or 2 a game.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that has to stop. I liked him better when he had the idea that I'm not going to hurt my team, I'm not going to cost my team.
Yeah.
It is fortunate that he can have these slip-ups and the opponents that we're playing can't come out and hurt us yet.
Right.
I would like to see him not have these forced, aggressive interceptions, as he called them, because Jacksonville had an impressive win.
Yeah.
On the road.
Come from
against an opponent they hadn't beat since 2013
something
at
like
their
that.
home stadium. They hadn't beat these Tennessee Titans since 2013, I think, at their stadium.
Yeah.
And only 2 times, I think, in 11 tries. So, and I'm jumping ahead. And the reason I'm jumping ahead is because we played 2 bad teams, and we exploded over one. I mean, in the fourth quarter, it's hard. We
exploded in 1 quarter over there.
But see, it's hard to even remember that the game was bad for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Because they did a number on the Colts.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this time it went all the way to 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And the defense made a hell of a stop. And then our offense, we haven't seen this in a while.
Right.
This type of Dak, where he throws to the open guy, where he runs with the football. When the last time we saw Dak, not try to force it, not try to go past his first read that is open, he meticulously went down the field. He ran when he had to. That's the Dak that I remember. That's the one that I know that I feel we can go far.
So why is it that it takes his fourth quarter madness come from behind to finally get everything clicking, and you're struggling to do that, midway through the first quarter? I
can't call it, and that's why I think our head coach was standing at the podium just staring. Because
he's just dumbfounded.
He tries his best, Kurt, I think, to give a straighter answer after a game as he can.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are defending your team, and the bottom line is you did win, because we knew 4 or 5 games ago when they lost, it was like, we got to learn how to win these games. We got to learn how to win these tight games. This is the strain we have to go through. Well, you strain through this one and you won it.
Yeah. So do the players leave there? Obviously, they're happy to have the win. In today's NFL, you beat anybody, it's a good day. But still, as they come in today, are they like, God, we just can't figure this out in the early going, we can't start? Or are they like, hey, we overcame the adversity, we're feeling good?
I can just go back to when I played.
Yeah.
It was certain guys that didn't like that. They like Troy wouldn't have been happy with that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been satisfied with that, even though he everybody understands that you have to win, and a lot of guys are like, man, we can't do this again. So it's not only on Coach McCarthy. It's not only on the offensive coordinator, which they got to take the blunt of it because you're supposed to be the leader of these fearless men. But your quarterback, for the first time, somebody asked the right question. And the simple question was I've been waiting on for him is, do these interceptions not bother you?
Oh, yeah. He got a little feisty there, didn't he?
Yeah, but he had to answer it in a different way. I'm going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
No, you've thrown an interception just about every game you've played.
Yeah.
does this not bother you? And so he had to answer it in a different way.
Yeah.
Like, I got to be smarter. I got to be better. Okay, we saw the one that they got hit.
Yeah.
But that one that got intercepted.
The first one?
And then in a few before that were kind of, you're like, whoa. You don't want to be, and I'll repeat this over and over, and I know what I'm saying, when Jesse get here Wednesday, when we do the show Friday, you don't want to be that quarterback that he going to throw us one.
Yeah.
Because you can say, if we play a better team, I'll be much more careful. Or the offensive coordinator say, when we play a better team, we'll be much more careful. Well, what you forget is the better teams have better corners.
Yeah.
And you can't take for granted that everybody's going to be injured.
Right.
We know that Philadelphia have better corners.
Yeah.
Okay? We know that Philadelphia have a better defensive line.
Yeah.
We don't have with the one guy, Fletcher Cox. So you know this. So all of a sudden, your bad habits that you've been developing or let in your mind develop, you think you're just going to stop doing it.
Yeah.
You have to practice.
You can't flip the switch.
Not against the better teams.
Yeah, when you start playing those better teams.
Yes.
Were you frustrated at all or worried or whatever about the play calling? Because especially in the first half, when at halftime I was looking at the stats, and I was shocked that we were averaging 6.5 yards per carry and had carried the ball 11 times compared to 23 passes. And, we kind of saw where that had gotten us. And then they came right back out, and it was 9 straight runs. And then they kind of went back to the pass. And so was it a balance? Was the balance good enough, or was it?
It was good enough for me. You just have to be clean. And I believe this. If we wouldn't have turned, if we wouldn't have turned the ball over 3 times, we're looking at a different game, because we came out and we scored. And we did it in a nice, clean way. And all of a sudden, it started falling apart on us, because of the turnovers.
Yeah.
And they control time of possession. You can't give a team that's coming on the road a chance to deal with time of possession with the 3 turnovers. And that's what made it look ugly, because every time we thought we was rolling, they stopped us. And then when they had the goal line stance, which we would have never thought that could happen to us, it's just 3 interceptions and a hell of a goal line stance.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming.
Yeah, so now you're talking about 33 minutes of time possession. So that's what hurt us.
Yeah.
That's what made it look ugly. We only had 3 or 4 penalties.
Yeah, it was pretty clean that way.
Yeah, so you keep doing things. If you don't have any turnovers, then we got 19 penalties. 16 of them, tagged onto you.
Yeah.
The other 3 dismissed, however, And so that has been the Achilles heel for us, is we don't play clean, or now we turn the ball over. So, but you still won. Our defense is nice.
Yeah.
People saying they gave up 23 points. No, in the second half they gave up 3, I think.
Yeah.
Our defense is continuing to keep us in games until our offense, when it gets jittery, straightens out.
All right. Yeah, let's take our first break, and we'll come back and maybe talk about that defense some. And we don't have a show tomorrow, which is when we usually take calls, so maybe we'll take a few calls as well. So
the Cowboys win, but now.
888-855-2297 if you want to give us a call.
Yes.
We'll try to do some of that. Otherwise, we will be right back here with Hangin with the Boys.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a die-hard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pregame sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
'Tis the season for Dallas Cowboys holiday youth camps presented by Invisalign. Registration for one-day football and dance academy camps are now open. Don't miss your chance to send your athlete to camp at AT&T Stadium on December 20th and 21st. Limited spaces remain. Register today at dallascowboys.com/academy. This second segment is being brought to you by blockchain.com. I'm Kurt Daniels, joined by the great Nate Newton. We were without Jesse, who's off doing TV. Good for him. I mentioned talking about the defense, but I had one more offensive question for you before we head over there. Mm-hmm. How big of it was Peters to step in with no reps and take over right tackle there?
That. See, you rarely hear me just attack a player, but ball shouldn't have never touched the field, and I think that's doing that kid a disservice.
Oh, really?
Then when you put a guy that's, I don't care how mentally ready you are, when your body cannot move and do the things that it need to do, coach knew better. And
you think it was a physical issue with, or just he's not
strong enough yet?
Yeah.
And then you need confidence. Is everything. Confidence in a man is everything. You know that. And when I saw him line up, I told everybody, I said, "What's the over and under? How long will it take before they figure out?" I'm serious.
Yeah.
And it didn't take long. And Peters went in there, and I'm glad he went in there, and he did it. He stood up.
Yeah.
And
I liked his quote about I know how to get in front of guys or something like that.
Yeah. And so now you get Tyron back in, and everybody keep talking about. When did we start this amping up stuff?
Talking about the 21-day window thing?
No, I'm talking about if the guy is deemed healthy, put him in there, and if he get tired, take him out.
Yeah.
Let him play so he can get through the tiredness. We don't need him 3 games into this. Okay, now I'm ready.
You're right.
Man, put this cat in here and let him go. I'm
with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, they got a super decision to make. Whether it's going to be Peters, the young kid.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to move Tyler Smith over there. They sound like they want to keep him on the left side.
Yeah, so it's going to be those 3 trying to fight for the guard position. For the tackle position.
Yeah.
And who's going to be your swing guy.
Right.
So, I like that. Leave that inside the way it is. Me and Isaiah went back and forth, but Isaiah was pretty smart on that leave. McGovern and in the center. and
leave McGovern in there.
Yeah, okay. Yes. He'll fight. He'll give you everything he got in there. Yeah, I saw a little something on the film. Tyron Smith didn't look good at that guard. Ooh. Yeah. But
well, you played right tackle. You played left guard, obviously, forever. Just from a technique standpoint, how difficult was that for Peter, who said he had no idea he was going in?
Out in space, some guys just got the feet, the recovery to deal out in space, and then some guys are maulers, and you're facing quicker guys because that first step means everything inside, to getting a guy turned or getting into a game or punishing a guy quickly, whereas even though guys are fast and can run and all of that, on that outside, you still got a chance to look and set on them, whereas everything popping real quick inside. But if it don't happen quick inside, you kind of can win. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah. Well, some are saying that Peters was the difference on that last drive.
Yes, he was.
He came in and kept them off, kept pocket clean. So good. Well, I guess we've got a phone call. It's at Rico Jazz. Is that who we've got on the line?
Yep, we got Rico from Oak Cliff.
Rico from Oak Cliff. How you doing today, sir?
All right, man. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm a big fan of y'all show, man.
Great. All right. So Nate says the Cowboys won, but
good or bad? Quickly.
Man, I think it's a good win, man. I think we really took some things from this game that, we can really look back on and just say that's what we got to fix. The right tackle situation. Easy, man. Put Peters in there. Let the dog do his thing, man. We don't need to have ball out there messing up our line.
Oh, no, cuss. Wow.
Nah, man. So, yeah, that's just me, man. I don't think I agree with most people who say, Tyler Smith's a right tackle. Don't mess with the boys' growth. Keep him on the left side and just throw Peters out there and let's get rolling.
Okay,
I agree.
Cool. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate the call. Yeah, I don't think way it sounds like they definitely don't want to mess with Tyler Smith's brain too much. Going from left tackle to left guard's enough. I don't think they want to try him over that right tackle, but I don't know. We'll see. Defense, sir. What did you think overall from that group? You were kind of praising them as we went into the break.
Yeah, man. They kept this kid, Dameon Pierce, who was running through folks. The film we saw running,
pretty physical.
They kept him up under 80 yards. And
although he did get hurt, so.
yeah, and I hope it's nothing serious. But I'm glad it was in this game where however they got him out of there, he was, he missed a lot of the game. But our defense continued to hold us in there until we find out. Okay, now this is what we need to do. I thought we had the blueprint. I thought we knew what we wanted to do, but. I guess, we switching in and out offensive linemen, we doing this and we doing that, so they still trying to find themselves. Maybe starting in Jacksonville, going on the road, will make them a little more conservative or more decisive as a quarterback. So here we go, man.
Did you think that the Cowboys, maybe early on, maybe not so much later, but do you think they were throwing a curve with Driscoll going in there? With them running the two quarterbacks, it seemed like at the beginning that maybe – they weren't quite ready for that.
Yeah, the league, whether they want to or not, is kind of forced to start using running quarterbacks because even when this league was just built on drop-back quarterbacks, you only had maybe 16 or 17 who was legit at doing it.
Yeah.
When I played, you may have had 20 or 21 that was legit at throwing the ball. Now it's getting less and less every year. So guys can run and can move. You know what I'm saying? So they took advantage of Driscoll. And Driscoll don't have a bad arm now.
Yeah.
He made some throws, so they threw a curveball in there. But our defense eventually found it out, and their defense was hitting.
Yeah.
We're talking about our defense.
Who's that?
They
Safety.
Defense,
what's his name?
Petrie,
yeah.
Oh, man, he was like a peach tree skinning up some things, wasn't he? Yeah, man.
Nice.
Wow.
All right, Jess, we got another call, right?
Yep, we got Pastor Q.
Yes, Pastor Q. How are you today,
sir? How you doing
today?
Man.
How are y'all?
The Cowboys win, but good or bad? The Cowboys win, but
I don't think it's a good or bad. To be honest with you, I'm with you, Nate. A win is a win. We know of course there's always things to work on, but I think that I will say that I think this win will do for us what the loss in Green Bay did.
Right.
And I think that's better that we got a win as opposed to a loss because we keep pace with Philly. But it was the turnover battle, man. I mean, Houston had a good game plan, but, that Houston team hung in with Philly. I saw a Philly team that struggled with Indianapolis.
Right.
And every Sunday it's different.
Right.
We don't have the turnovers. If that muff punt doesn't happen, we probably go up 14-0.
That's true.
Dak didn't throw that muff punt and the interception. They had short fields to work with. So, we giving gifts. And then I think that goal line stand that they had when we got the fumble, maybe should have taken the points, but I understand going for it. But that's how the ball bounces sometimes, man. Look, we got out with a win. Let's clean up. the things we need to do, and let's thank our coaching staff for the personnel and our upper management personnel that we got a Jason Peters to go in for Terrence Steele.
Yeah.
Yes,
because it's the stretch, man. So, like, it's resilience. That's my word, is resilience. That's the word that the Cowboys are looking at. And that's what we are, man. Let's take the win, and let's move on to Jacksonville.
See, Pastor Q is always bringing that positivity.
Yes,
that's what we need here on this day. Thank you, sir. Always great to hear from you. Yeah, I don't know. Cowboys Nation, looking at some of the replies we get, the emails we get, a lot of people were not.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Nate's got a show. You got a side show going?
No, our show.
Oh, okay.
It's our show. I just wanted to pull up the schedule. I'm sorry. Just putting up the schedule and looking at what Pastor was saying, man. We have
4 games left. 3 on the road, all against pretty tough teams. Well, Jacksonville.
The run. What these last few games have been a positive for us is all of them have had decent to nice running games.
Yeah,
and that has been our Achilles heel. And speaking of the defense, no sacks yesterday.
Yeah, that's a surprise. And only 1 quarterback hit, I think.
But what made me so proud to say, and I use that word sparingly, proud, what made me so proud, man, was the goal line stands.
Yeah.
To give our offense back the ball, to give them an opportunity. And that is what makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And I know that their offense ain't the most exciting offense in the world, but whenever you can do that, no matter what the team is or who the team is, when you do that, man, it makes you think you can do it again and again. It just breeds confidence.
And that, DeMarcus Lawrence got a lot of love for that play on 3rd down where he sliced through and tripped him up.
Yes.
But play before that, Carlos Watkins stopping that guy at the goal line. I mean, he had first down and 2nd down. He really came up strong. This is a rotational guy. You don't hear his name a lot, but, man, he came up big.
Coach Quinn tells them, don't you worry about your snaps, but just be wide open on the ones you're in. And that's what these guys are trying to do. I see old Bohannon and I saw Gallimore, all of them just trying to make plays because they knew they was facing a guy who was one of the best at breaking tackles in Damian Pierce. And, my hat's off to the defense. That has been the stabilizing force for these last 3 or 4 games. And I know we've scored 54. We've scored 40. We've scored 28, we scored another 28,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Even in the bye, we were scoring points. But the defense is always there.
All right, Jazz, I heard you say we got another caller, but I didn't catch the name.
Jazz.
From Pennsylvania. How are you doing today?
Jazz.
Hello.
Have we?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing today? You feeling good about this win, or what's on your mind?
But good or bad?
Hello?
You there?
You got one more shot.
Yeah. This is Mohammed from Kuwait.
Oh,
okay.
He didn't give you. Nobody gave me nobody told me I was on the line.
Well, you're on, Mohammed. Always good to hear from you. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Jesse since Nate tells him that. I'm gonna pass up this time. But we're gonna replenish the lunch. We're gonna let Jesse spend the lunch money on Wednesday for the kids, and then next week we'll replenish the money for the lunch and have you guys enjoy your wing stuff.
Okay. All right.
Cowboys won. The thing that really bothered me is why did everybody expect a 1-10 team to just come to AT&T Stadium and lay down and die? Mm-hmm. These are professionals. They get paid. They're going to come in and, like you guys said before the game, they're going to interview for the job, either for next year with the Texans or somewhere else in the NFL. And I still feel that we have the resolve in this team. And I got angry the first 3 quarters, and I wanted to turn the TV off. But then I said, no, they're going to come back and win this one.
Yeah.
And I was right.
Yeah, for sure.
I have faith in these guys. They're going to
they're going to drop the ball one side. The other two sides will pick it up, and that's what happened with the Turpin drop.
Yeah. You're right.
Let's just keep it positive. I think that the win, the bad win, if we call it a bad win, it will give us momentum with the next team that's coming. If Nate wants to still call him a cupcake.
Well, that's the hope, sir. Hey, we appreciate the call. You hope that they learn something from this win and take it going forward. Let's take our next break. We'll come back, maybe take some more calls, talk about this game a little more, how we're feeling, all the good stuff. So stay with us. We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of Cowboys fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they make just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Dallas Cowboys seats.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Yes, we are back. This is Kurt Daniels filling in for Jesse Holly today, who's off in TV land. And, of course, Nate Newton. He's our man. He's always here. We're good. Let's head right to the phone. Jazz, I think you said we have our man Anthony from Florida. Is that right? Miami?
What's up, guys?
What's up now?
I know you're feeling good today, right?
Hey, I heard you say something about say we got to win, but come on, man. I didn't call in because, I thought, I told y'all the week before, DAC. Discipline, accountability, and consistency. The only one you did was you was kind of accountable in the end. Defense, offense, they go get this forward, make this stop. So they held them accountable, and offense went and did it, 98 yards. Well, other than that, you failed on the other two. If y'all want to beat the Eagles, what I'm saying for the division crown, it's in front of you. Oh, you got to beat them. Like I say, beat the brakes off them. You're going to get it because they're going to lose another game. It's in front of you, fellas. It's in front of you. If you want it, you can go from this way. Everybody's talking about, they pretenders. I hear they pretenders. To, wow. And the excuse is still going to come, but you got it in front of you, fellas. All you got to do is do them three things. Talk to y'all next time, fellas.
All right, Anthony.
What saw somebody coming up?
We're due again, right? Up and down.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good day. Thank you very much. That was what I forget. It's accountability, consistency. What was the first one? I can't remember.
I can't remember, man. I'll tell it right here.
Discipline. That's right. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. They have They have the Bears, the Cowboys, the Saints, and New York. New York is desperate.
Yeah.
The Bears are done. New York is desperate. The Saints always going to play hard. So the Cowboys, I've never bought into the other team losing. You know, I refuse to buy into that. If it happens, it does, and it makes it a good situation for the Cowboys. But I've been sitting at home waiting on other teams to lose so we can make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm talking about me personally.
Right, yeah. You know.
And guess what? I was sitting at home the following week.
Yeah.
You know, and from that point on, I've always believed you make your own destiny.
Yeah.
And if you have to start from the fifth spot, start from the fifth spot.
They're in the playoffs, but yesterday's game, you know, did it make you feel any different about their chances in the playoffs?
I just, you know my theory. I don't have to wait to the playoffs to figure out who they are. How do you play when the team has equal or better talent than you?
Yeah.
How do you play? And the last few weeks, these teams have not had the talent that the Cowboys had, man for man and overall.
Yeah.
So you've won the games. You know, Jacksonville is a little bit better. We'll get into that Wednesday. You know, they are a little bit better. Quarterback is more stable and growing by the minute. They got ETN, a nice little running back. They got Evan Ingram, who had a breakout game. I think he had 11 targets, maybe 160-some yards, 100 and whatever yards, and two touchdowns.
Jacksonville's not going to be the cupcake that these last two might have been.
No, they move up to coconut cake. Yeah.
Okay, that's a step up. All right.
Yeah, they move up to coconut cake. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, either a double pound cake. You know what I'm saying? Because ETN may try to run that ball out of Clemson.
Yep. All right, Jazz, I know you said we got another call. Who is on the line?
We got Emilio from California.
Emilio, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. First time caller, Nate. Pleasure to say hi to you.
How you doing,
Kurt,
young man?
you as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So we got the win, but good or bad?
Yes.
But I am concerned.
Yeah.
Go ahead on with it.
Due to the fact that this happened toward the end of the season, it really worries me because I really want to make a deep push into the playoffs. So I'm hoping Jacksonville can help, turn these wheels and get the defense rolling and getting prepared for Philly.
Yeah.
I know I look so forward to it, but, one game at a time, and hopefully they'll be able to just, get everything going.
Yep, for sure. Thank you for the call, sir. Appreciate it.
That was great.
Are they... At this point in the year, are guys starting to hit a wall at all? No,
we got a veteran team now. No, these big dogs shouldn't be hitting the wall.
Shouldn't be, right.
I mean, we may have a little with Bland, and we may have a little bit with our left tackle or left guard or whatever he's going to be in the near future.
Yeah.
But, we got a veteran team. It's time to tighten up, man.
Okay.
I put on my tight jeans today. I put on some jeans that, Lord, gee, these new styles killing me, man. They need to tighten their jeans up and let's go. Jazzy, these tight jeans, girl. You should have told Big Noon they ain't no good for you.
All right, Jazz. You said I got Daniel from San Antonio. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. What's going on, Daniel?
Yeah, this is Daniel. Hi, guys. First time, long time.
Nice.
Got
the win,
I'm
but
definitely happy with the win, but I am concerned about the interceptions. I think that defenses are not very concerned about Dak Prescott as a runner today. When he first came out, I mean, it was a very serious threat. But I think today defenses don't have to account for him. Now, in the last drive this week, when he had that long, 15-yard first down run, this is where I think it allows Dak Prescott and the secondary, especially, or the receivers, to get open, because now they've got to commit somebody to watch him and to mirror him just in case. So I think if he would have used his legs more, especially as we get into Philadelphia and into the playoffs, and they have to account for him as an actual threat out of the backfield, he will get much more control of these interceptions, because right now they just sit back, and Nate said it earlier, he doesn't want to be the quarterback where we look at him as he's going to give us one. Right now, I think that's the way defenses look at him, that he's going to give us one. Let's just sit back because he's not going to run the ball. And I really wish he would really look at this film and look at that as an option, because once he does it, I believe he's going to have a much more opportunities to get the ball down the field.
Right. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Daniel. It's a tough balance, man, isn't it? Because
it is.
You want that threat, but then you don't want your quarterback out.
The thing that I've always said, the 2 and 3 yard, the 4 yards, that okay, you drop back and the sky open up. They got cover 2 and everything is open and it's 4. Go get them 4 yards so we can get 3 more. But now if they 4 across and and they got them linebackers sitting in there looking at you, it's another thing depending on the formation that you give them and the routes that you're trying to do. But what it does, more importantly than anything, it makes guys rush in a lane. And it don't make it takes away a lot of the freelance. When you're a quarterback that's just going to stand there, whether I go inside or outside, I know you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But if you're a guy that can move around, which Dak has that presence to move around and still have the ability to take off, now you're talking about it. So it makes everybody stay in their lane, makes everything stay uniform, and now this center can pick a side. Depending on whether you're running a 4-man or a 3-man front.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Jazz, I think we got time for one more call here. Who did you say was on the line?
We got Maurice from Tacoma.
All right, Maurice, how you doing today?
Doing good, fellas. Doing real good. I called today because I have reasons to be concerned.
Mm-hmm.
When I think back about the loss with Green Bay, it took some leadership to step up and say that we're not going to allow this to happen anymore.
Right.
And I'm concerned about, for the offense now, who's the leader on the offense that's going to keep guys locked in? When Dak throws these interceptions, who's keeping Dak locked in? I'm going to sit back and listen and see what you guys think about that.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to think it's Coach McCarthy.
Yeah. Can he do that though when you're on the field in the action in the moment, or is that
he brought through his coordinator? Yes, he can. The better coaches in the league don't have a problem to say run right here, keep the play the same, or run right here, don't change the play, or and then it comes down to Dak, because I think for the first time the media put the question in him: does this not bother you that these interceptions are coming? So now you just can't say I'm gonna be aggressive. Now I'm going to continue to be aggressive regardless whether it makes us look good or bad. He thought about it. So now it gives the coaches a chance to either jump on that train or say, oh, everything okay. Everything is not okay. Interceptions, this is what you have to always remember. The most valuable thing on the field is the football. And the second most valuable thing is, what do you do when you have it offensively?
Right.
It is never valuable to give away the golden egg. You get what I'm saying?
No,
it is never valuable. So if you don't see it in that light and only in that light, then you become a gunslinger, and then you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You go home in the first round. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't like that idea at all. So. All right, we made it through this. Thank you so much. Brought to you by Hangin with Wingstop. Hangin with Boys brought to us by Wingstop. So,
Flavor gets his wings.
Flavor gets his wings. Yeah. Braille,
Why
Fields, all that stuff.
You going to get some?
I wish. So we are not here tomorrow. Everybody's off tomorrow. We will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll have everybody here on Wednesday. We'll talk Cowboys offense against Jacksonville's defense.
Yes.
Start looking into this next opponent. But yeah, thank you, Jazz, for getting us going.
Jazz got us going.
She got us on the line, getting people on the line. Thank you, Brother Will, for keeping us up and rolling. Jesse, we missed you. Hope you're back soon.
Chris, we hope you're doing right with one of the big bosses today.
Hope you're earning a little money over there with your, or at least not getting fired.
Right.
Nate, thank you for everything.
Thank you, brother.
And thank you to everybody for listening to us, to calling in. But we'll be right back here on Wednesday. Again, appreciate you all out there. We're hanging with the boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!